Yeah, demon diva, quite the screamer. Cursing, tease ya, hurting, please ya. Spot her out in any of y'all arenas. Break the meter, get way too excited, watch her boot up. If the lady good, she get lady wood until you know who we can suit up. I get a girl a salute, wrestling down at the rope. Y'all gotta run with the group, wrestling with the commute. Yeah, that fire glows. Time for the show. I go by the name of Wrestle Flow, yeah.
Hi, my little demons and divas, and bienvenidos. Welcome back to my channel. ¿Qué es la que hay, mi gente? Estamos activados, estamos encendidos. It is I, Isa, aka the Demon Diva, and the big dog. Say hi, Roman. Say hi to the people. Why you're staring right at the camera, you creep? Hi, babes. How is everybody doing today? I am coming live from my phone, so I'm going to have a little bit of a harder time seeing the comments or playing clips or doing our usual, but I am still here. I did see Stellar Justin Lopez in the chat, Jerry Winters, Film Nation, Ricky Saldivar, Ryan Ramirez. Hey, yo, ¿qué es la que hay? I should have started like that, right? Hey, yo, ¿qué es la que hay? First and foremost, we talked about it yesterday, but obviously at the opening of Monday Night Raw, we did find out that Razor Ramon has unfortunately passed away. So I want to give all of my thoughts and prayers to his family, friends, loved ones, fans. This is such a hard time. It's so weird to think that these people that we were just watching could just be gone just so suddenly, you know? And I know yesterday we were talking about it and we were just speaking about, you know, the power of prayer, but we didn't know that it was going to take a big miracle in order for Scott to make it. And it was his time. And I just, you know, thank him for all the entertainment that he gave us, all the inspiration. There's so many fun stories coming out on social media about things that Scott was a part of, people that he inspired, people that got to meet him. I have read so many positive threads about the legacy that he left in the industry. It's absolutely incredible. And obviously, I was just on Wrestling Inc. Daily. If you guys didn't catch it, I am going to be over there every Tuesday. Now I'm going to be Nick co-host for that show on Tuesdays. And we just talked about, in my personal opinion was, I remember finding out there's a helicopter. What was that, Roman? What was that? What was that? Get it. Oh God, he's gonna attack. I remember when we found out that Scott Hall wasn't Latino. Like my parents and I were so shocked because we always thought that he really was. He did such a good job. Just the embodiment of Razor Ramon and the character that he played. We're drinking kiwi strawberry Snapple. We're keeping it, well, Roman's drinking it. We're keeping it light today, you guys. I told you I gotta take good care of myself this week because your girl's not feeling good. And we can't be getting sick or feeling weak right before WrestleMania. So we gotta take good care of ourselves. So kiwi strawberry Snapple. Maybe I should drink. Maybe alcohol is exactly what I need to start feeling better, right? But yeah, like I was saying, it's just, and it's just not the Scott Hall situation. It's just some of our favorites could really just be gone any moment. So I seen a lot of people that say, if you have an opportunity, meet your heroes, meet the people that inspire you, get those pictures with them, because you do want to remember them forever. And yeah, Scott Hall was definitely a legend. My favorite was just the original Razor Ramon, the vignettes. He was so out there. And that clip, like him flicking the toothpick. How do you make a toothpick cool? Like, how can you manage to do that? You know, like, that's insane. But I remember, like, when Raw started, I did drink some beer the last time I got sick. No beer for me today. Listen, guys, it's my heart. It's my heart that's acting out. So I can't play. We're gonna take it easy, you know? That's what they told me. Take it easy. So, yeah, I thought Razor Ramon was just so much fun, the way he embodied that character. The NWO, him going to WCW was such a big deal and such a big moment in professional wrestling. My friend Hector says, it's funny because my middle name is Ramon, and most of my friends and family called me Razor when I was a kid. And yes, Eric Douglas, my daddy said he will be missed forever. So, hola, Demon, ¿qué tal tu día? Mi día está más o menos. Pero espero que todos ustedes estén bien. I think I can play a little Walter Mercado. Let me see if he'll let me, because I'm streaming from my phone, but I'm trying to control the stream from my laptop. But just a little Walter Mercado for some good positive vibes and mucho amor for Razor Ramon, his loved ones and his family, and for you guys. So time for some Walter.
Y que Dios, el que todo lo puede, me los bendiga a todos, hoy, mañana y siempre. Y que reciban de mí siempre paz, mucha paz, pero sobre todo, ¿qué? Mucho, mucho, mucho amor.
Mucho, mucho amor. So, yeah, Monday Night Raw. Hi, Jamie. Thank you for the heart. Monday Night Raw opened with the graphic of Razor Ramon, you know, rest in peace. And I remember we were talking about how he was still fighting. So I felt very confused that Raw opened with that. And it was because we were finding out as Raw went on the air that Razor Ramon had indeed passed away. So the first thing that we heard on Monday Night Raw was Kevin Owens saying, "Hey, yo," and I gotta tell you, it got me. That shit got to me. It got me emotional, and man, there was a lot of tributes played throughout the night. Like a lot of the superstars said some things, did some things. We all know Damian Priest pays homage to Razor Ramon always. I can only imagine, you know, how much more it meant to him yesterday. But Corey Graves was in tears, and the video package that they played to remember Razor Ramon was very well done. So I think Roman is waiting on his treat. You want your treat? You want your treat? So let's give Roman his little chicken biscuit wrapped in bacon. Look how happy he gets. Wrapped in bacon. Is that what you want? Come on. Come on. Go eat your treat. And so yeah, I just wanted to take a couple of minutes starting the stream just to say rest in peace, Scott Hall. What a legend. Razor Ramon, Hall of Fame induction speech, one of my favorites, 2-time Hall of Famer. And yeah, take some time to go watch some of his matches because he is absolutely incredible. Now let's get into Monday Night Raw because my favorite Razor Ramon match was definitely when he fought the very first ladder match against Shawn Michaels. I mean, he had a lot of really good matches. Him and Shawn Michaels had some amazing matches, but I definitely love that just because it signified the very first ladder match. Like, that is such a historic thing. But I will go back and watch some more of his stuff because I didn't watch wrestling that much back then. Guillao, saluditos, mi amor. Headlock Heel, saluditos. I hope you guys are doing good. Creations, how are you doing? I'm trying to look at 2 chats at once, so listen, we're gonna make it work. I'd rather stream from my phone than have the technical difficulties that we were having yesterday. So hopefully I can take my laptop and get it fixed because the issue that I'm having is my laptop keeps dropping my internet connection, which for a live streamer, that's a nightmare. But I'm hoping that I can have it fixed by tomorrow for you, babes, because tomorrow is party day. Tomorrow is freaking AEW day. So, all right, so Monday Night Raw, I will give you some of the pros. They had a storyline from the beginning of the show to the end of the show, and that tends to keep viewers tuned in. But boy, did that go in a different direction. I never thought they were going to do the whole Seth Rollins stole Kevin Owens idea. That was a little lame. Like, it made no sense. And even Kevin Owens was saying that. Kevin Owens was a big hey yo for you, Jared Ford, as well. Kevin Owens was talking to Sonya Deville, and he was like, this doesn't make any sense. And I was like, I know, Kevin, it doesn't make any fucking sense. So I didn't understand why they went in that direction with that storyline. But obviously, if you guys missed Monday Night Raw, the show opened with Kevin Owens responding to Stone Cold. And then he went back. I'm just going to cover that storyline at once. My dad is in the chat, you guys. He says, hey, que en la que hay, saludos y bendiciones para todos. Que Dios los bendiga. And I love you. Te amo también, papi. Mwah. Besitos. So Kevin Owens opens up, says some shit about Stone Cold. He goes backstage and he sees a very depressed Seth Rollins and he says, yo, what up? And Seth is like, and then Kevin is like, come on, you're a visionary, you're an architect. Thank you for the beer emojis for my dad. Bunny's here. Bunny, my girl, love you. So Kevin is like, you're a visionary. You should be able to come up with something. Like, why can't you come up with an idea? Look what I did. I was able to make my own way to WrestleMania. You're supposed to be a genius. Why don't you do it? And all of a sudden, Seth was like, I got it. So he goes out to the ring and he says, I want to thank my best friend, Kevin Owens, for coming up with this idea. For helping me come up with an idea, bro. Kevin comes out. So Seth says, what if I have a talk show? What if my guest is Stone Cold? And I was like, this is fucking lame. Headlock heel says, Owen seems like he's off script lately. Yeah, how can he not be? Hi, Harry. How can he not be when this is a bullshit storyline? He's like, this is like Stone Cold responded directly to Kevin Owens. He didn't respond to Seth Rollins. You can't have like Stone Cold just like, I don't know. You get the point. So Seth Rollins says, yeah, what if I have a talk show and then I have Stone Cold? And Kevin Owens is like, no, we're not going to do that. Yeah, they're fighting over Austin ultimately. It was like an interview with Stone Cold on a pole match. So Seth said, so we're going to have a match. And whoever wins the match gets Stone Cold at WrestleMania. And I was like, no. No, this is not the way this is supposed to go. So Sonya Deville comes out and she says, hi, Simpson. He says, Hector with the $5 super chat. I don't have a wheel today. Super chats are just because you love me. But Hector has a $5 super chat and he says, Isa is living proof that what God can create when he's having a good day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You get all the love today for that one. Thank you. So Sonya Deville, why hasn't she been fired from her role yet? Like, okay, Guillao, I see your point. So Guillao's watching me over on Twitch and he says, hey, why don't you like it? Seth is desperate and willing to do anything, even screw his best friend. Okay, that's a valid point. Solid, te doy ese punto. Pero Sonya Deville comes out, right? And why hasn't she been fired yet? Like, she abused her power. Why is she still here? She says, no, I like this idea, so we're going to have the match. I hope James Adams is okay to Film Nation, but I'm sure he'll come back. He has a job. Maybe he has been working. So she said, we're going to have the match. So Seth is all excited. And KO is all pissed off, obviously. At the end of the show, we do have the match, and Kevin Owens wins clean. 1, 2, 3. No Cody Rhodes in sight. Listen, I saw an idea claim. But as the show went off the air, we hear Cody Rhodes, Corey Graves say that, wait, what did he say? Seth Rollins' WrestleMania dreams have been dashed. His dreams are now a nightmare. They're playing games. Now they're playing, you guys. Now they're playing. Why did he say that? Now you're teasing it. See, on the beginning, I was thinking maybe it's us. Maybe in our imagination, we are thinking that he's showing up, but nobody has really confirmed Cody Graves and Cody Rhodes. Stop, I can't even say that. Guillao says this is like the history between Cena and Taker. Yeah, I see your point. But, okay, so in the beginning, I was enjoying, like, I was thinking, it's us. We're making this up, that Cody's coming. Like, nobody has really told us that Cody is coming. But now WWE is teasing it, right? Like, with those words, why would they use dash? Why would they use nightmare, dreams? Like, that was a whole lot of playing with our feelings. Maine says, wait, what was it? I missed it. I'm going to laugh my ass off if Cody doesn't come out of WrestleMania, says Hector. I will feel bad for Seth Rollins if Cody's really not coming. Because they have this. I'm ashamed to admit I watched Raw hoping to see Cody. I got played. Oh, man. Cheers to you with my juice. I'm sorry. I just feel like Seth Rollins deserves to have a big match at WrestleMania. And right now he's in this weird what if, you know? Oh my God, Mike D, you should totally get a Boston Terrier. You do it. I'm a bad influence. I'm gonna tell you to get the dog because I love dogs. I would have 10 dogs if I could, honestly. So yeah, no Cody. But last night, I really do think that WWE really started messing with our feelings. Film Nation, thank you for stopping by. I hope you do good. Have a good night. And hopefully you see Mandy Rose's armpits tonight. So, yeah. What? Felly, my love, I hope you're doing good, babe. I see you in the chat over on Twitch. I think that's the only takeaway from last night's episode of Raw. Amazing Scott Hall tribute. Oh no, I have a takeaway because I love Becky Lynch last night. I thought Becky Lynch looked evil. She was out for revenge on Bianca Belair, you guys. Like, she tried to kill her. Oh no, we also got to talk about Edge. Okay, I was wrong. There was a couple of good things that happened on Raw. Becky Lynch was an absolute mad lad savage last night on Raw. Like, she came out and she completely, like, tried to literally break Bianca's throat. I guess that's what she was trying to do. And then she said, next week is your hair, bitch. I don't know what she means by that, but you better not mess with that woman's hair. So, no, this is just the outfit for today, you know, just a little jacket. It's all black. So, yeah, I really enjoyed the Becky Lynch segment. I did enjoy Edge segment. I liked the song after I listened to it, Hector. So I went back and listened to the song and read the lyrics. It's called The Other Side. Very good for a heel turn, but it was weird to see Edge come out to something different. I did like the promo, but I feel like we have to give AJ Styles something here. I'm looking forward to this match like crazy, right? Like, I hope she doesn't cut her braid. Oh my God. So, but it's been all Edge. Edge just destroyed AJ Styles and we haven't seen him since. You gotta give, I think there's 2 Raws left before WrestleMania. So we have to give AJ Styles a little leadway here so that he looks competitive going into this dream match with Edge. I'm excited for the match still. I'm not gonna be excited for AJ Styles and Edge, but I do feel like this has been all Edge going into this match at WrestleMania. Again, there is still 2 matches left. 2 Raws left. So hopefully we give AJ Styles a little something here. Thank you, Mackenzie. I hope you're doing good. But yeah, Edge, the lighting, he just looks dark. Like, he is really going for this heel character. Wayne says Edge has to win as well. You think so? You don't think they let AJ Styles win? Ooh. I don't know, because I think AJ Styles has lost so much momentum. I don't know who wins here. When we do WrestleMania predictions, I guess we'll have to send out the duckies. We can't send duckies out today. Your girl is streaming from her phone, okay? But I'm very curious to see who people think win that match, because I feel it's very 50-50, right? Or maybe that's just me. But overall, Edge is killing it. Becky Lynch made her feud interesting again last night. Hate everything that they're doing with the women's tag team division. Like, it is so blatant that they just don't have anything for the women's, and they're just throwing these women into tag teams just to give them a match at WrestleMania. This whole Cody, here's a prediction. Cody will never show up at WrestleMania, but Seth's opponent will end up being Veer. Don't you put that evil on us. Don't you put that evil on us. There is a women's tag team division, and it's made up of makeshift tag teams. As of right now, WrestleMania, we're going to get Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Naomi and Sasha, don't hate that team though. And your current tag teams champions, Carmella and Selena Vega. I have a feeling they're going to end up adding Natty and fucking Shayna Baszler to that mix, and it's going to be a 4-way tag team match. Speaking of, do you guys see the celebration that Randy threw Matt Riddle? Never let Randy Orton throw a party. That is I hope that the kid's birthday party I hope that Kim is planning those parties because Randy is not very good at party planning. The snacks for the party was popcorn from the concession stand. He did have a special little gift for Riddle, but we didn't get to see what it was. We all know what it was. I thought that was fun. I like that they are mixing the Street Profits in here because the Street Profits did beat them. And I like still seeing Alpha Academy in the division in the talks because I just really think Alpha Academy is doing some amazing work last night. But overall, nothing that you must watch happened on last night's episode of Raw. Felly said the only storyline they're building of the women's tag team is the split of the champs. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They definitely have been building like pressure between Carmella and Selena Vega. So I agree with you on that. They have been working on building that. That's his gimmick. Randy's doing good. Randy's doing amazing. The problem is Randy's doing so good. Like, did you guys see, like, last night, he actually listened to Riddle. He let Riddle influence him. When Riddle turns on Randy Orton, it's going to be heartbreaking, especially because we just heard Randy talks openly about how he loves Riddle. He called him a friend. Now he listens to Riddle. It has to be Riddle, the one that turns on Randy. And when that day comes, it's actually going to be painful because I actually really, really have been really liking the two of them together. Like, now they're just won me over, and it's going to be so fucking sad. Bobby says maybe they will add Nikki Ash and Doudrop. I mean, Doudrop has been having all these crazy fights with like Bianca Belair, but I think they fought like 9 times in like 2 months. Hello, Jay. Like, it's a lot. There's no other women out there for Bianca to wrestle. Like, what is going on? Oh no, there isn't because they're all in the tag team division now. What a mess. This doesn't feel like I want WrestleMania to feel mad hype, and I don't feel that hype right now going into this WrestleMania. Yeah, the turn will break my heart. It's gonna be sad when RK bro, especially if it's Riddle, because he played Randy. Randy. Oh my God! About time though that Randy pay his dues. You know, he screwed a lot of people over. So I mean. I know that sounds bad, but you guys get my point. Like, we always expect Randy to be the evil one. It's gonna be one of Randy's best babyface runs. Thank you so much. It says you look amazing, Demon Diva, but I can't see what your name is. So thank you. Monday night WWE.com does not have a preview up for NXT. What the fuck? Let me see. No, can you just go to? I'm trying to like pull up the preview for tonight because we did find out last night. Also, Logan Paul, he's putting in the work. I'm hyped of Mania because of the name and the surprise. Yeah, I mean, there's always a hype for WrestleMania, right? Like, because it is WrestleMania. But what matches are you actually looking forward to the most? I am looking forward to AJ Styles and Edge, Brock and Roman, and I'm excited for Bianca and Becky, and I think Charlotte and Ronda are really starting to turn up the heat on their feud, that backstage brawl that they have. They haven't made the match official yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Alpha Academy, Street Profits, and RK Bro for the tag titles. You guys imagine if Riddle turns at Mania? Like, what happens if they lose and Riddle turns on Randy there? Or maybe the Raw after? I don't know. But I have a feeling that that is coming soon. The turn. All right, hold on. I'm trying to pull up NXT here. All right, we got it. We got the preview. So let's talk about tonight's episode of NXT because there's some things going on apparently. Miz TV tonight. Miz TV. So it's not on the preview, but last night Miz announced that he's going to have Crenshaw. Hi. Miz is going to have a Miz TV segment with the new NXT champion, up-and-comer, Dolph Ziggler, and Bobby Roode. I'm excited for that. I want to see who comes out and interrupts them. Do you guys think it'll turn into a triple threat? If so, like against who? It has to be Breaker Ciampa, but it has to be somebody else that joins them, right? Who could it be? If it even turns into a triple threat match. But yeah, Matt Jackson Day is tomorrow. I don't eat any Asian food. I barely eat, to be honest. I have a broken stomach, so I have to be very careful with what I eat. So I don't mean to sound weird, but I can barely eat anything. So also tonight, Sarai is set to go one-on-one with Tiffany Stratton. Some necklaces are worth fighting for. After Sarai revoked Tiffany Stratton's offer to replace her grandmother's necklace, the Barbie doll responded by slamming Sarai into a wall and berating her for rejection. So obviously, the two superstars now will settle their dispute inside the ring. I haven't really cared for this feud. I don't care for this necklace. I wish I did, but I don't. So yeah, that match is happening tonight. Always good to see a lot of women's action, but NXT every week they deliver, giving us a lot of women's action. So Indie Hardware in Persia set to determine who is the better woman. Hola Rorito, saluditos en Mayagüez. After a heated argument, the two best friends will now stand opposite side one another and square off to determine who is the weak team in their tag team. That's crazy. So Indy and Persia, as you guys know, they've been having a little bit of issues backstage. Indy doesn't seem to be very happy with Persia dating her ex, which absolutely breaks girl code, to be honest with you guys. So I kind of agree with Indy here. But at the same time, it's like, Indy, girl, you got Dexter. You guys got married on TV. You had a beautiful wedding segment. Why are you like jealous of this girl dating this loser? There's a lot of questions to be asked here. But apparently, this escalated real quick because they're going to have a match tonight. This is why I hate NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Imagine Queen Selena and Carmella in NXT with Corey. That would be so much fun. They should have never created the NXT Tag Team Championship, Joseph. The Women's Tag Team Championship should have ended up being just one, and they should have still been able to defend them across all brands like it was in the beginning. That's the way that it should be. I don't know why they felt the need to add another tag team when the women's tag team division is weak. I will never, that is one of the like questionable decisions that I'm always like, why did NXT do that? So I would definitely agree with you on that. I don't like, the tag team should just be one for all of them like it was in the beginning. One of these tag team titles have to go. Hopefully that's what they should be doing at WrestleMania. Have the NXT tag team champions fight the main roster tag team champions. Unify those fucking belts, please. I'm begging you. But yeah, Indy and Persia. That's sad. I like their friendship. Oh well, shit happens. A-Kid, the guy from Madrid, España, makes his NXT 2.0 debut tonight in a match against Kushida. WWE first Spanish-born star, A-Kid, is making his way across the pond from NXT UK to NXT 2.0, where he'll lock horns with Kushida in his debut match. I'm not too familiar with this guy. ¿Crees que Alexa Bliss será para NXT? I don't know where Alexa Bliss is, but they need to bring her back to TV. You brought her back for the Elimination Chamber and that's it. You do all of those therapy segments, ¿verdad? La pusieron ahí con el doctor que le quitó las loquerías y todo, and now she's nowhere to be seen. It's so annoying. But like I was saying, in regards to NXT, I'm not too familiar with A-Kid. I did like the video package they put together for him last week, so I'm looking forward to kind of like seeing him in the ring and see what he can do. I think A-Kid was the first ever. Yeah, he was the first ever Heritage Cup champion. I watch NXT UK. Okay, so you guys are all talking about this Heritage Cup champion. I don't watch NXT UK. So I'm not familiar with him at all. So I'm excited to see what he can do tonight on NXT. I mean, Kushida is definitely gonna lose. I will hope they let this kid win his debut match. We'll see. Cameron Grimes and Santos Escobar vie for first spot in North American title ladder match. So last week in the barber shop, we saw Carmelo Hayes say he wants to have a ladder match for the North American title at Stand and Deliver, and they're going to have qualifying matches, and tonight is the first one. We have Cameron Grimes and Santos Escobar. I got to be honest with you guys. I love Santos Escobar, but they turned him into a jobber. He does nothing but lose. So I would assume Cameron Grimes goes over here just based on track record. It pisses me off because I also think Santos Escobar had it I remember him going one-on-one with fucking Karrion Kross. Like he was on top of the world. Now he just loses. Cameron Grimes versus Santos Escobar to decide. Yeah, it's gonna be Cameron Grimes. I don't know. I have no faith left in Legado del Fantasma or Santos Escobar porque siempre están perdiendo. Like, they're always fucking losing. It upsets me. It actually really does because I really thought they were an awesome faction. And then they just like kind of turned them into nothing. We did see a video package from Tony D'Angelo last week, but I don't see anything advertised for him tonight. Let me go into WWE NXT on Twitter, see if they have anything else for tonight. No. Miz TV, yeah, we know that already. A-Kid, Cameron Grimes. I don't see anything else outside of this Miz TV segment. Oh, look at Johnny Gargano's baby. He's so cute. So I guess that's all of our expectations for NXT 2.0 tonight. I mean, I think the last few episodes of NXT 2.0 have been actually enjoyable. Is it because Dolph Ziggler is there? I don't know, but I haven't hated NXT 2.0. It's a little horny. It's a little horny. I would like to see Nikita Lyons again. I like the segment between her and Lash Legend last week, so I hope they do something with them again. But overall, not a lot advertised for it. I'm now going into Wrestling Inc. just to see if there's any news worth talking about outside of, yeah, somebody tweeted that Batista is also not going into the Hall of Fame this year. Poor Batista. This man is never going to get to go into the Hall of Fame. Like, they announced him back in 2020. Then the pandemic happened. And now, I mean, I hope they induct him next year in LA. I think that would make sense. He's a big-time movie star. But, man, poor guy. He's just never going to get his induction. Raw viewership down from last week. No shit. Let's see what the Raw viewership was. Have the AEW Rampage viewerships comes out? Let's take a look at that first, because that was on Friday. AEW Rampage. I always look for those on Twitter, by the way. Because there's always somebody bitching about the Rampage ratings. Like, I don't even understand. Why are we still bitching about it? Nobody watches Rampage. End of story. Like, the end. There's no need to fight about it. AEW Rampage viewership down. Ouch. All right, so let's see. I am on, I don't know where I'm at. AEW Rampage average 526,000 viewers. All right, well, at least they're over the 500,000. So half of your Wednesday night audience watches Rampage. Yikes. Speaking of viewership, Monday Night Raw, they did 1.7. Last week they did 1.77. So that's not horrible, I guess. My prediction is Corey Graves debuts at WrestleMania Night 1 main event. Corey Graves? So you think Corey Graves is going to get the match with Seth Rollins? That makes no sense, though. They have no storyline. I read that Matt is on AEW Dark. Matt Hardy? Oh. ¿Qué te parecen las chicas de Toxic Attraction? ¿Cómo ves sus personajes? César, a mí me gusta mucho Toxic Attraction. I like that they have all the belts. Pienso que deberían de defender los títulos un poquito más. Glad you're feeling better. We need you healthy and well for Benito. I'm trying. Look, I'm not even drinking, okay? Not even drinking. I'm trying to take good care of my heart and myself because, listen. Thank you, Justin. Love you. César, a mí me gusta Toxic Attraction. They just need to defend the titles a little bit more. I think Mandy Rose ha cambiado tanto el personaje, ha cambiado tanto en el ring. Mandy Rose has improved so much in the ring. Hasn't been getting a lot of credit for what she does. But overall, I mean, I don't mind. It just, the thing that upsets me with the women of NXT is that there's so many legends and so many really good, talented wrestlers that are not doing anything, like Io Shirai or Raquel Gonzalez. Like, there's so many people that could really, really be challenging right now, and they're just not. Like, I'm surprised that Io and Mandy haven't had a match yet. You know, there's a couple of things that bother me, but I think Toxic Attraction is good. It's a good, I think having a powerful stable of women holding all of the gold, it was about time that we see it, because we see the men do it all the time. So why not have a group of women that come and fucking take the fuck over? We'd love to see it in the main roster too, because there's more titles. You could have somebody like when Sasha and Bailey did it, that shit was gangster. Like they had the tag team titles, the Raw Women's Championship and the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now imagine if you create a faction of 4 women, I don't know, like the 4 horsewomen, and they have all of the belts. Oh my God, that's money right there. So yeah, I do like Toxic Attraction. Mandy was always good. Yeah, she was. I remember she put on a pre-show match against Natty in the main roster that I thought was excellent. It's just that people just talk shit. Maybe Brandy was celebrating about Cody signing with ROH. I don't know what's this whole Cody thing, you guys. I don't know. I think he's showing up, right? Why would Cody Graves say that? Why would he say that his WrestleMania dreams have been dashed and now it's a nightmare? Like, why use those words? Why play with our feelings like that? To me, the Women's Dusty Cup hasn't been that exciting this year. It's almost too predictable. Agree, Joseph? But there was a couple of matches that didn't go the way that I thought that they would go. But it's not the same as last year. Last year's Dusty Cup was fun. Cesar says, ¿estarás en WrestleMania en vivo? ¿Habrá un segmento en Lucha Libre Online? Yes, I will be there. Y voy a estar allá con Lucha Libre Online. So si van a estar en WrestleMania, if you guys are going to be at WrestleMania, make sure you say hello to your girl. I will be there. I think we covered everything. Let me finish looking at the news. Don't worry, I'm taking my laptop to get fixed tomorrow, and I will bring back the Sting clips and all of that. But I still wanted to get in here and talk to you guys a little bit and see what is going on. If you guys missed the Wrestling Inc. Daily, I was over there. Today, Big E returns home from the hospital. Thank God. I'm glad. Yeah, it's been a slow news days today, huh? Yeah, it has. Thunder Rosa says she will earn everyone's respect on AEW Dynamite. Hopefully she wins. We'll talk all about that tomorrow. So, guys, that is it for me today. You guys can catch me on Wrestling Inc. right after NXT 2.0. I'll be over there with Glenn, and we will be talking about tonight's episode of NXT. Is it good? Is it not? I don't know. We'll find out. Based on this preview, I think it's going to be mid. But thank you for hanging out with me. Sorry I was late again. Technical difficulties. I didn't want to bring you a stream that was going to be freezing up, so I chose to just do it from my phone so that we will be safe and better. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'm feeling a little bit better and we will be drinking. Okay, we'll drink tomorrow. I'll bring the wheel tomorrow. We'll bring some duckies tomorrow. We're going to have some fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. I love each and every one of you in the chat. Thank you for the super chat. And again, until tomorrow. Adios. Mwah. Boop.
Welcome to the demon level. Body slam you through the rubble. Hosted by your demon diva, Queen of Sass, Style Lisa. Champions and main events.